SPFalcons.com here with Nate Streufert after a 98-93 overtime victory over Simon Fraser. Nate, your thoughts on this win?
You know, it was a tough one. We had to grind it out. We didn't play as well as we wanted to. They shot the ball great. They're a pretty good team. They get overlooked a little bit, and they really brought it tonight. And we really had to grind one out. But it was good to get a win this weekend.
It wasn't looking good there. You were down. It took an 11-2 run inside the last 3:23 of regulation to tie the game and force overtime. What happened during that run?
You know, guys just stepped up and made plays. We got a couple stops. We changed our defense a little bit, started switching. We made our free throws, executed on an offense, and just we got the stops and the execution that we needed to tie the game there.
So your teammate Nikhil Azad hits 2 free throws with 24 seconds left to tie the game. They have the possession. Describe what happened on their attempt at a game winner.
Yeah, so we called timeout with about 9 seconds left, and we were switching everything, and we just wanted to not get them a good shot, and so we were switching, and they drove, and you know, I helped over and got my hand in there and picked it away. We forced overtime there.
Great, you got a huge steal there with 2 seconds left in regulation, knocked it far enough away that they couldn't get anything off, and then in the overtime your team scored the first 8 points and really took control from there. Just a momentum thing, relief. Why so effective early in overtime?
You know, I think we didn't have it on defense tonight, and so we had to mix it up a little bit. And you know, we went to that switching man defense, and it really worked for us. It got them out of rhythm a little bit, and we were able to get some stops down the stretch.
Tough team to play against. They shoot a lot of threes. They hit 9 of 12 in the first half, and then they finished with 15 three-pointers in 26 attempts. Big guy like you must not like defending teams that shoot that many threes.
Yeah, you know, it was a little frustrating. You know, I'm guarding the post down in the key, and you know, I felt a little helpless. Have my teammates, you know, not contesting a little bit, but you know, we grounded it out at the end and got it done. So.
Sure did. I neglected to mention during your team's 8-point run to start the overtime, you kept them off the board in the overtime with a huge block, and you grabbed the on rebound, and then eventually you scored at the other end there. Just talk about that play.
Yeah, you know, it was a momentum play. It kept us in it, and you know, we really had the momentum there at the end to grind it out.
So I guess the big news for you, your first double-double, 18 points, 10 rebounds. How do you feel about that?
No, it was awesome. I was just talking about it at halftime with my roommate Trey. My career high was 14 when I was a freshman. You know, I didn't get a lot of chances last year with my injury, and so it really meant a lot tonight to have a good game.
Sure did. You also had 3 assists, 2 blocks and a steal, so a good all-around game. That seems to be your modus operandi, just kind of whatever it takes to help the team.
Yeah, exactly, whatever it takes. You know, with Sam Simpson being out right now with his wrist injury, just really want to step up and help lead this team, so whatever it takes.
Great. Free throws were key at the end. That your team made the final 12. Nikhil Azad made all 10 of his free throws. A lot of them real clutch times, including the 2 that forced overtime. Talk about Nikhil's effort.
Nikhil's been great. You know, he came in here coming from a really big role down at Humboldt, and he's really stepped in and accepted what he's been on this team for us, and he's tough as nails. So you know, I always trust him when he's going to the line. I know he's going to make them.
How big a win is this for your team, ending a 2-game homestand, and now you have to go up to Alaska for a couple road games?
I think it's really important. You know, we played really well against Western on Thursday, and you know, didn't quite get it done. But to come out with a win will give us some confidence as we head up to Alaska. You know, it's going to be our toughest trip. The weather's going to be cold. It's a long one, so we'll be ready for it.
Great. Well, Nate, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on the double-double and the overtime victory.
Yeah, appreciate it.